Blasting to bonuses, and tonight there is outrage exploding from both parties in Congress over more than $12 million in bonuses for top executives of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Now, it was just a few years ago that taxpayers bailed out the mortgage giants to the tune of $140 billion. Griff Jenkins hit Capitol Hill to get a reaction.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are starting to sound off, and Republican senators John Thune and John Barrasso are looking to take action.
American taxpayers, hardworking American families, have paid $170 billion to bail out Fannie and Freddie. And now we find out that 10 of the executives there have gotten a total of $12 million in bonuses. And what they get bonuses for? Things that have been called moderate improvements. That's it. You know, this is a country where you work hard, you play by the rules, you do well. But $1 million bonus for a moderate improvement, this is absolutely wrong. The American taxpayers are outraged. I've been hearing from people at home and across the country. They think, and I believe, that the president needs to cancel these bonuses.
Press Secretary Jay Carney was asked about this, and he essentially said the White House cannot do anything about it.
Well, when Barack Obama was a candidate running for president, he called on the White House and called on the Treasury Department specifically to do something about it. So if he believes something could be done about it back then something absolutely should be done right now, and hardworking American taxpayers deserve to have that. We do not need excuses for failure and rewards for failure. To give millions in bonuses for what are just modest improvements is absolutely wrong, and it goes away the way as Americans think in terms of our vision for the country.
Senator, what's the next step for you in this issue?
Well, we're going to try and get as many senators as we can on a letter to the acting director at the Federal Housing Finance Administration, Mr. DeMarco, basically asking him to rescind this action, and hoping that we'll be able to get a good bipartisan representation from the United States Senate on the record saying, if you fail to correct this, Congress will take action to force it. And so that's something that we'll be working on today and tomorrow, and hopefully be able to get that letter out.
You're literally holding that now.
I am,
this
that's
letter.
right, yeah.
And so that will go to FHFA tomorrow, let's say?
We hope to. Yeah, we're shooting for it. Obviously, it takes a little while to get as many Senate offices as we can contacted, but we want the Senate to be on record that we disapprove of what's been done, and we want that action reversed.
Do you believe that this issue should be a part of the 2012 discussion? Do you believe it'll be something that may actually hurt President Obama if he decides not to take action?
I think it's part of the subtext of the 2012. Obviously, we're in a political season here. We're heading into a political season based upon the campaigns that are already underway and the way the president's campaigning around the country on his bus tour. He's clearly in campaign mode, and so I think that this is the context in which the 2012 campaign and the campaign issues is going to be debated. And when you've got a culture in Washington, D.C. that appears to be this far out of touch with the average American and hardworking taxpayers in this country, you've got a major problem. And I think that the president, if he's smart, will correct this and correct it quickly.
Now, we reached out to the Federal Housing Finance Agency, which oversees Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, for comment. They issued us this statement, quote, "These are not rewards for the individuals who are running the companies when the problems were created. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have more than $5 trillion in mortgage assets, all of which are at risk to taxpayers. It is critical that we protect taxpayers by having highly qualified executives running these companies." We also reached out to representatives directly at Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Both declined to comment, and neither were willing to go on the record.